Welcome to MTJ English. We are live. Let me know if you can hear me clearly. We are live. So guys, is a Q&A about pronunciation, I would say. Q&A about English language in general. If you have any questions, please do feel free to ask. And Happy New Year, guys. Happy New Year, 2026. And I hope this year brings you lots of improvement, lots of different things if you are trying to if you're trying to achieve lots of amazing things this year. Waiting for people to join. Yeah, so I don't know, guys. What's your New Year resolution? If you do have any New Year resolution, please let me know in the comment section below. Hopefully, we might be able to. Hello, welcome. We've got a second viewer. Welcome. Say hi to the chat. Hopefully, I can see you. Of course. What's your name? Would you mind introducing yourself, please? Because, as you can see, is Adil. I don't know. Is Adil Imam? Is that how I pronounce your name? Let me know. How can I help? I'd love to help, actually. Is that your pronunciation or how to level up your English in particular? I'd love to know. Yeah, feel free to write it in the comment section, and I can see your comments. But yeah, let me know in the comments. I'd love to know. What do you want me to help you with? Adil and okay, I'm stuck how to speak English. Okay, cool. So now, if you suck to speak English, I would say lots of people they have the same problematic when it comes like in speaking in particular. But I think if you suck to speak English, it might be of many different reasons, and these reasons could be perhaps your vocabulary. If your vocabulary is not high enough, or you don't have like too much vocabulary in your brain, so that might be the reason that make you not to speak English, basically. And the second reason might be because you're afraid of speaking English. You are timid. You intimidate to talk to people because probably your pronunciation is not good. Perhaps it might be you are not confident. There are lots of different factors, to be fair, but Um, how is your vocabulary look like? I mean, like, can you understand me right now? Do you understand what I'm talking about? If you can understand me at the moment, I mean, your English is fabulous. Um, but you just need to speak, no matter how much vocabulary you have in your brain. Yeah, that's brilliant. It doesn't matter how much vocabulary you have in your brain. What's matter is just taking action, talk to people, and even if you're afraid to talk to people, I might highly suggest, let's say for example AI. Okay, like for example ChatGPT. You can talk to AI, like you can practice your English through AI, and when you feel confident, after that you can move forward and try to have conversations with people, because lots of people they have this fear of judgment, fear of talking to people. I hope that makes sense. Hello, we have got another person. So yeah, I mean that would be one of the factors that help, that like kind of like make you feel stuck to not talking in English. It's very important that you always practice the four pillars of English language. You have got four pillars. You've got listening, and you also have speaking, and also you have, what else do you have? Listening, speaking. What else do you have? You've got other two. Do you can you let me know in the comments what are the other two? Okay, you've got listening, speaking, reading, and writing. Well, what I would say the most fundamentally, the important part would be to have lots of like, I would say practice, because when you listen, then you kind of like when you hear different words, people talking, something like that, that you might be able to have some words that you might not get your head around, and you might be able to note those words probably in your notebook somewhere else, and then you be able to practice with those words. Sometimes it could be it could be a lot and lots and lots of improvement over there. It's always important to learn lots of and lots of different words. Um, yeah, that's good if you practice lots of, if you practice four pillars. That's great. Yeah, so let me know if you have any more questions. I'd love to answer them. So what about what about how do you find the pronunciation? How do you find your English pronunciation? How, like, I mean, do you find it hard? Do you find it like kind of medium? Do you find it a little bit like I would say, do you find it a little bit tricky to learn? Because I might not be able to suggest in terms of like I don't know what's your level in English, and I would highly suggest to work on your English first and then move on to lots of different areas to practice. Oh, so that that could be. I also, when I read a book, I can't know how to translate even. So you mean you don't know how to translate even if I know all the words and I can't tell what this slide is talking about? Well, so do you mind if I ask what's your native language? Um, what's your native language? So if you now you need to stop the kind the thing that no Somali, okay, so the thing that holds other people back is translation. Do not do not kind of like I would say do not rely on translation about like 50%, I would say, because if you always translate, it's difficult, it's hard to get fluent. But I might suggest the word that you didn't understand when you read a book and the word that you didn't get your head around, the word that you don't understand, try to like underline it or even write it somewhere else in your notebook and then go and find that meaning of that word, the synonym of that word in English, rather than trying to translate that word into your language, which is Somali. Because the more you translate into English, the same language, that will help you to learn more vocabulary. Of course, it will help you to rely on translating in English rather than translating in your mother tongue, and that that could help honestly because lots of people make these pitfalls all the time. And if you're one of those people, just try to avoid translation. You need to think in English rather than thinking in your mother tongue. So, when did you start learning English? For how long have you been learning English? Is it for a long time ago? So yeah, I mean, if you do have many more questions, I'd love to know. And I don't know if you're still there, but I believe that's all I can offer. Oh, so you've started a year ago. Yeah, that's good. Just keep working hard, keep pushing, because you will get there. It's all about repetition, it's all about practice. The more you practice, the more you get better. Practice make permanent, okay? So let's do some I don't know if you can I don't know if you can see the board. Can you can you see the board? Because I need to practice. Let's have perhaps oops. Let's have let's have pronunciation practice, shall we? Now, so if you can see the boards, now what I'm talking about, the reason I talk to you about the four pillars of English language we want to improve your English. So you have got first of all, you have got reading, and then you have listening, and reading, and you have got writing. So these are the four pillars. These are the four pillars of English language. I don't know if you can see the board. Not quite. Well, I can't. I don't know. The board is just my camera. It's not that high enough to see the board. But anyway. No problem at all. So I will be so yeah, I mean Adil so yeah, Adil from Somali. Well, it was nice to see you here, and thank you for the question. And if you do have many more questions, please drop them in the comment section below. I'll be able to help you with that as well, and share my perspective around the your English language journey. If you want some tips and strategies to help you with that. But yeah, for me, okay? And yeah, have a good rest of your day, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care.